The next part is a task called Christmas tree. It looks like this. You have n again, and you have to draw this lovely tree here. That's it. Without further ado, I'm assigning you this challenge again without any hints at all. Attempt to solve it, and if you need, come back later and see, hear some more hints and continue your struggle. Okay, now how do we start off? Again, we begin by analyzing first. We don't directly jump into a solution, we don't directly jump into writing code. First, we start with finding some relations between the symbols we find here and the symbols we need, and doing them. So let's draw our figure here in order to see what's going on. So this is our screen, this one here, and we have the following figure. We have vertical lines in the middle, and we have stars like this. Okay, and maybe won't be able to draw it fully with this canvas, so maybe it's like that. Oops, sorry, there was a white space here. Okay, cool. Where are the white spaces here? Well, we have a white space here and here. Okay, that's it. You can put white spaces here as well, but they are not necessary. You can just skip that part. And let's see if I got it correct. Well, no, actually there should be one more leaf here. Actually, this is the crown or whatever it's called. So this input here happens when, let me draw the screen, n is equal to 4. Okay, that's our Christmas tree. So how do we approach this problem? Again, you can start by finding some relations. For example, immediately what jumps out is the fact that, let me move this a bit below. I don't want to, get into a clash with the previous task. So the thing which jumps out immediately is the stars. How do the stars work? Well, they start from 0. The first row has 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how the stars work. How can we do that? Well, we can have some kind of counter starting from 0, incrementing by 1 at each step until the end. That's it. How many rows do we have? Well, the amount of rows is equal to n minus 1. So that's the amount of, actually it is n plus 1. So because n, as I said, was equal to 4, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is the same as n plus 1 in the case where n is equal to 4. So that's the amount of rows we have. We know how many stars we have. One easy part of this tree is I have a mistake here, sorry. So this is 5 white spaces. So one easy part here, sorry about that, is that this thing in the middle is constant. It's always the same. It's always space, vertical line, space. That's it. You can draw space here. Meaning that you can directly write it without any for loops, without anything. You can just write console write this trunk here, and it will always stay there. So the trunk is constant, as we said, constant. What else do we have? Well, we have white spaces. The white spaces start from 5, 4, actually we can count it until here. So it starts from 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Okay, so 0 at the end. So that is our stars, and this is our white space. Okay, so again, there are some relations here we can use. What can we do here? Again, we can have some kind of counter, or we can do it without the counter, which would be a bit more harder, but it can still be done. It's not so hard. If you've done the previous challenges I've given you, this shouldn't be a problem. So that's the analysis we have. Now we can start writing our code. So let's start. First, I'll start with the easiest part, printing out the trunk. So we have a trunk, which is the same thing, and it's printed on every row. So I've read my input already. I have row is equal to 0 until n plus 1, and I just print space, vertical line, space. I write 5. This didn't work because I need a new line. I write 5, and as you see, we have our trunk here. Just to be able to see everything, I'll again put underscores. Okay, this is a pretty good looking shape, obviously, and this is the trunk of our tree. Now it's time to add in the stars and white spaces. So for the white spaces, we said it starts from 4 and it decreases. So what we can do is we can say, just for simplicity, white spaces count equals n minus 1, or actually n, and then stars count is equal to 0. At every step, our white spaces decrease and our stars count increases. So what we do here is we say, I want that amount of white spaces. We know how many white spaces we have. We just repeat the same symbol that many times. We already know how to do that, don't we? So we write new string of spaces repeated white spaces count times. After that, we print the amount of stars we have. So we print star repeated stars count times. Let's see. Well, as you can see, the left part looks pretty okay. The only thing left is to complete the right part, but it's simple because the right part is a mirror of the left part. So the amount of stars we need on the left part is the same as the amount of stars we need on the right part. Therefore, all we have to do is copy this line and repeat it again after printing out the trunk. And that's our lovely Christmas tree. Merry Christmas, everyone. So let me remove the white spaces now. And that's it. That's our Christmas tree. I'm copying, pasting in order to test if everything's okay. Refresh. And we get 100 points. So that's it. Now, what I want you to do now is to try and do this task without without variables again. So try to remove this and complete the task anyways without using them. Actually, in the slides, that's the solution which is being used. As you can see here, there are no extra variables except these two, but these aren't variables which we use for counting. They are just made for simplicity. So try to figure that out, and I'll be waiting for you in the next video.